Yo, welcome to another episode of Eddie TV, man. Y'all don't see me do this often, but when I made this channel, I said I'm gonna cover music too. But now this is a hot topic and I gotta cover it. Drake and Kendrick. This has been going on since 2024, maybe even a little bit before that. So Drake drops the ICEMAN album. You know, he's doing some good rapping on there. I will admit, I am a Drake fan when he raps. Not the singing so much. But he was throwing barbs at everybody. Kendrick, Jay-Z, Khaled caught some. DeMar DeRozan caught some more too. LeBron James caught some. Dr. Dre caught some. Lucien Granger caught some. But calm your jets, Drake fans. Put on your panty liners, all right? I see what he did. He dropped 3 albums. A rap album, an R&B album, and a pop song album. That's all going to add up to 1 million records sold. This dude ain't slick. 520,000 is what ICEMAN is projected to do. The other one, 180,000. And the other one, 154,000, around that kind of ballpark number area. You ain't slick. You did that because you knew the damage that you took doing that Kendrick Lamar stuff kind of damaged your sales and you as an artist, which is okay. Everybody takes their L's. It happens. You're not going to win them all. I was a fan, especially when him and Meek was going back and forth with the back-to-back record. The back-to-back record was phenomenal. I played a game like William Wesley. You can never check me. Back-to-back like a nigga who ain't get the message. Back-to-back like I'm Mona Cuther, a lethal weapon. Back-to-back like I'm Jordan 96, 97. Whoa, my ish when it first came out was on repeat. So I'm not hating on Drake. But I absolutely see the program move here. The numbers game. He's playing the numbers game. I got Apple Music on my phone. So there's 6 playlists. And Drake's face is on 6 of them. He got a lot of his songs from his album in his featured top songs list on his profile on Apple Music. I see the ploy, right? I see the play. I see exactly what's going on. Okay, cool. He's playing the number game. That's what you're supposed to do. You get ahead by any means. But then you got people saying, his song, I think, Let 'Em Know, or something like that. It's one of his songs where he's rapping for like 5 minutes. They're saying and gloating that song is the most streamed since Not Like Us. Bruh, Not Like Us came out 2 years ago. I think it was March of 2024 or May of 2024. That song alone, Damaged, and is one of the top 10 diss records of all time. Need I say more? So keep that song came out Friday. The song that Drake dropped dissing other rappers, that's not going to equal the amount of damage and or streams or impact that Not Like Us record had, man. So just cool your jets, Drake fans. Put your panty liners on. Dry up. Your panties got wet when Drake dropped the album. But I'm a Drake fan. But you know what I don't like about Drake? Honestly, Drake is just like LeBron James. 2 sensitive guys. When things don't go their way, they cry about it. When things don't go their way, it's the front office fault, or it's the record label's fault, or this artist ain't do me right, or he didn't hold up on the end, so I'm gonna throw them under the bus. The same thing like LeBron does with his teammates. Oh, they didn't hit the shot, so I'm gonna throw them under the bus and trade them. They're the same guy, essentially. No wonder why they were so close. But Drake even was making diss records about this dude before, talking about how LeBron was in Canada sleeping with snow bunnies, playing in the snow. Okay, bro, you wasn't saying none of this before. What did you get upset about? Is he not supposed to go to the pop-out show? Is he not supposed to go, being that he is your friend? This man plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron he's the only child. They know no allegiance. They know no loyalty. They're only there for themselves. So if you thought LeBron was your damn brother Drake, you a damn fool. That dude don't like nobody but him and his mama. Maybe even his kids a little bit. I'd be surprised if he didn't even like Savannah. But that's another topic for another day. Drake, That's cool. The ICEMAN album, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. The other two the albums, you could have kept that shit, bro. Damage that you took in this situation, you went off and sued him. Didn't you say some hurtful things in there too? How one of his kids ain't his? How he beats on his girl? Those aren't defamation lawsuits waiting to happen? So if he called you a PDF file, you got to eat that. That is one hard pill to swallow. No lie. When somebody calls you that, you have to be fully prepared to come with the proof to prove that you're not so. But I mean, we did see Drake on stage kissing a 17-year-old when he was in his mid-20s. We did see that. Absolutely. But then it kind of backfired in your face. You said something about feeding Kendrick the information so he can make a false diss record. If you were going to do that, what you should have done was kept a receipt of you giving him the information, which you never did, so that backfired. In addition to that, just take the loss, man. And you still talking about him. You still dissing him. You feel some type of way about that. And it's no issue with you feeling some type of way about that. But take your L, learn from it, and move on. But where you messed up is, Drake, you kept making music after the fact. You dropped the album with Party Next Door, which you should not have dropped. It was not warranted. It was not needed. You should have took a break. You came back with the What Did I Miss? The No Face song. Dope records. But with this album, it was cool. You know, you did a couple of beat switches, that I actually dug. Some of them you could have kept. But when you was rapping, I was like, oh, okay, he rapping. You know what I'm saying? The metaphors, the double entendres, the triple entendres, it sounded good. I liked it. Will I run it back? Absolutely. I even saved a couple of the songs on my playlist. So Drake gets nothing but my respect musically, but let's not act like he's still not butthurt over that ass whooping he took. Like what Kendrick and Drake did recently with this rap battle, man, it was for the ages. It was an updated beef, things that we haven't had in a long time. We had a couple of little YNs try to do some diss records, the more 1 or 2, 3 minute damn diss tracks. Don't nobody want to hear that. You actually want to hear some good stuff, some good bars being thrown, some dirt being thrown, some highlight moments, some things that you can actually repeat. But the thing about Not Like Us, it had so much impact. It was on commercials. This dude was able to do the Super Bowl. And the album was a surprise album. I hadn't even known that the album had dropped until my brother texted and told me and asked me, you hear that new Kendrick album? I was like, bro, I didn't even know he dropped the album. It was a surprise album that went platinum and he won multiple Grammys off of it. So when a person tries to compare the ICEMAN numbers, the ICEMAN rollout, he had a whole rollout to his album. He had everybody silently, quietly anticipating, dropping little skits on Instagram, dropping skits on YouTube, dropping little videos. Oh, ICEMAN's coming. He had that whole little thing in Toronto where he put a bunch of ice blocks all over the place in one little area, and you had to try to break through the ice blocks to try to get the release date. He had people out there with sledgehammers, blow torches, people out there trying to break this ice just to get to the release date of this album. It doesn't match up. You're talking about a surprise album and an album that actually needed a rollout to sell 520,000 copies. There's a difference there. You can't compare the two. It's like when Beyonce dropped Lemonade. It was a surprise album. I think the album was called Lemonade. And everybody jumped on it. Just like everybody jumped on that GNX album. Did nobody hear it? Everybody was happy to get the full track to Squabble Up. That went on all over the place. People had a little dance with it. It actually was decent. So you can't compare the numbers. There was no rollout for GNX. He just dropped it, boom, whoever took to it, they took to it, but he had some hits on there. He had the 30 for 30 joint with SZA. Yeah, the Luther joint with SZA. It wasn't a 30 for 30 joint, I don't believe. Then he had the Heart Part 6 on there. He had the Man at the Garden. He had Squabble Up. He had TV Off. He had a couple of good songs on there, man. And people took to him. Made videos, TikTok videos. So when you try to compare these two albums, they don't compare. The introductions was done different. The rollouts was done different. They was introduced to the people in a different way. People were waiting on this ICEMAN album. People did not know he was dropping GNX until he dropped GNX. Went out there and lit up the Super Bowl awards. Did the pop-out show where Russell Westbrook, YG, DJ Mustard, Drake, Dr. Dre, LeBron showed up. You had a bunch of dudes out there showed up for the pop-out show. That's where it all went sour with LeBron and Drake, just because he went to a show. He was supposed to. He plays for the LA Lakers. So Drake, if you don't understand that, then I don't understand. And if you actually think that LeBron was your friend, you're a damn fool. Over the years of watching this dude, I know what type of guy he is. There's no loyalty. He's a different type of fella. He has no bounds to nobody. Unless you're doing something for him, you have no significance to him and his empire. Clutch Sports, Spring Hill Media, his movies, his basketball career, you have no significance to him. So take that on the chin, Drake. It's okay. We all take the L's, but you took the ultimate L, but good album, keep working. Now it's officially time for you to take a break and stop the Kendrick Lamar shots, man, because he's not going to shoot back at you. You're still venting from the ass whooping, but I get it. You feel some type of way. But I digress. If you made it to the end of this video, hopefully you subscribe, comment, like, share the damn video, and hit the notification bell for whenever I upload it to be nice. See if there's anybody else out there that thinks like us as in me and you. Don't forget to hit that hype too. And with that being said, good day.